Brad Lander, a prominent New York City mayoral candidate and current city comptroller, was briefly handcuffed by Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) agents during a protest that has sparked outrage and confusion across the political spectrum. The incident unfolded outside a federal building in Manhattan, where Lander had joined immigrant rights advocates to denounce recent ICE raids targeting undocumented residents. According to eyewitnesses and video footage that quickly circulated on social media, Lander was speaking with demonstrators when agents attempted to disperse the crowd. In the ensuing confusion, he was restrained by ICE officers, who claimed he was interfering with federal operations. Lander, visibly surprised but calm, was handcuffed and escorted several feet away before being released minutes later without formal charges. The brief detention immediately drew condemnation from fellow politicians and civil rights groups. New York Governor Kathy Hochul called the incident deeply troubling, while Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez described it as a chilling example of federal overreach. City officials noted that elected representatives engaging in peaceful protest should not be subjected to such treatment. Lander, who has built his campaign around social equity and immigrant protection, addressed the incident shortly after his release. He emphasized that his actions were nonviolent and constitutionally protected. "I was standing in solidarity with New Yorkers who live in fear of being torn from their families," he said. "What happened today is just a small glimpse of the intimidation tactics many immigrants face daily." ICE, for its part, issued a brief statement asserting that agents were enforcing federal law and that Lander's presence created a temporary disruption. However, the agency did not explain why an elected official was handcuffed during a peaceful demonstration, prompting calls for a formal investigation. The incident has energized Lander's supporters and drawn national attention to both his campaign and ongoing immigration enforcement practices. Advocacy organizations are now planning additional rallies, using the episode as a rallying cry to demand broader protections for undocumented individuals in sanctuary cities like New York. As the mayoral race heats up, the moment may prove to be a defining one for Lander, highlighting his commitment to civil disobedience and immigrant rights. Whether the ICE confrontation helps or hinders his electoral prospects remains to be seen, but it has undeniably shifted the spotlight squarely onto his candidacy and the city's fraught relationship with federal immigration authorities.